The Divine Mother Kali does not provide us with wealth, not even necessarily with loves in this life, or friendships, or the warmth that you would want in life. She provides a deeper warmth, something more intrinsic to our heart and our emotional body, pranic body, our energy body, and our astral body. She's so subtle as to be between electrons in our atoms, yet so vast that the multiverse is contained within her womb. Most of the things that human beings want in life, those aren't things that she provides or promises to provide. And the kind of power that those who worship Ma usually find is power over themselves, not power over things in the world, as far as ruling things or controlling things. Controlling yourself, yes. Ruling yourself, yes. Unveiling who you really are. Being able to have a guide in your spiritual journey rather than just a being who will give you things. Even if you're not a Shakta, even if you don't believe in the Divine Mother Kali the same way that a Shakta would, where Kali is the truest and deepest reality, the the reality of everything being feminine and everything being very womb-like, the solar system, the galaxy, the universe is the multiverse being very womb-like. Even if you don't believe all that, I think that you can still recognize Kali as being a goddess of liberation. Liberation from material bondage. Liberation from fear. Fear is the mind killer. We make so many decisions based on fear. And we find that the animal side of us that wants to survive, that places survival over spirituality, that part of us becomes weaker the closer to the Divine Mother that we get. Spirituality becomes more important than survival, which doesn't sound extremely safe, and it isn't when taken to extremes or when experienced in extremes, but usually doesn't become, you won't die. It's just that things that are greater will be more valuable to you. Things that are more beyond, yet so deep within everything. I don't think that anybody is separated from the Divine Mother Kali. I think that there's aspects of our own mothers that she shows herself in. There's lessons that this world teaches us that she shows herself in very blatantly. She's behind all lessons, but even if you don't believe that, you can see her behind some lessons, some harsh lessons, but also some remarkable strengths that we find in our life, and the ability to do things that we didn't think we could, to survive in a materialistic world while still remaining ourselves and progressing on a personal level, spiritual level. It's a tightrope most of the time, but I think the Divine Mother Kali aids with this. I know she has for me, and I think she will for you too. This relationship that we have with gods or goddesses, it's often hard to put into words. It's hard to wrap our heads around because we don't understand it fully ourselves. I know there's a lot of people that watch this channel that follow different gods and goddesses, or one god, one goddess, have different, or either religious or spiritual, or neither, or magicians. The relationship that we have with, whether you view it as power or deity, source, the relationship, we don't understand it fully when we try to explain it. When we try to encapsulate it and draw conclusions to present to others, we don't understand it fully. It's in those experiences along the path where our fullness and our wholeness becomes our immediate experience, where the path doesn't feel like it's individualized, where the path feels like it's part of a grander tapestry, as corny as that sounds. And some of the lessons that we have, that we learn with deity, from God, goddess, they're shown in how we understand things, in our creativity as well, and in just how we move through this world. The kindness of it, or the harshness of it, the strength of it, or the pettiness of it. Who we are becomes something more. And that isn't necessarily something that you can write down in a book, that you can show, or that you can tell how to do. It comes down to personal experience, personal gnosis. My goddess, my chief and foremost, and always will be, is the Divine Mother Kali. But your gods and goddesses, or one or none, I think that we should all try to experience more with them and include them more in what we do and in how we understand things. See them behind things, perhaps even when they're not there. In a way they are, but sometimes we draw conclusions that aren't quite right. But if we have this perspective on the world and in how we see things, where we include our deity in it, or our power in it, we start to know things that others don't quite know, or haven't quite seen, or don't quite see the same way. Worst case scenario, this is lunacy, madness. Best case is that you see because you're looking the right way. The way that you look at this world, you start to see things that are smaller but greater. And you start to see how this tapestry is woven. I guess what I'm getting at is try to include your daily life, in your daily life. Try to include your deity. Try to talk to your deity. Try to experience things with your deity. Act like your deity is there with you. And maybe speak to your deity in your head. Out loud too, if it's possible. But treat your relationship with your deity like they're right there. And ask them questions. And see if you get answers that pop into your head. It just might work. Become a friend to your deity. Become close to your deity by including them. And they want to be included. Whoever they are and however you understand them. Get close to your god or goddess. I know I am close to mine. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to like this video, helps out the channel. Feel free to leave a comment, that also helps out the channel. Share this wherever you like. At any rate, thank you very much for watching. I hope all of you have a wonderful day.